welcome to the Healing Hearts interview series. I'm your host, Sophia Jacob, the founder of Healing Hearts. Today, I'll be interviewing Hashmitha Selvam, the founder of Solace Haven. Welcome, Hashmitha. I appreciate coming in and taking the time to hop on.
Thank you for having me.
So for a quick introduction of our organization, what we do, Healing Hearts is a student-led organization that aims to spread awareness about health. We provide tips, posts, and information all about health. We also create other media content, including our YouTube interviews, sharing expertise from others in the health field. So to start with the interview, it would be great if you could introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Hashmitha Selvam. I am a law graduate, and I'm currently a pupil in Chambers, and I am also the founder of Solace Haven.
Great. So what experience do you have in the field of health?
None, actually. I don't have any experience in the mental health field. I am, like I said, I'm a law graduate, so I have experience in the law field, but nothing in the mental health or the health field. So I'm just someone who I'm interested to help people in need. So that's why I'm here.
Yeah, well, that's okay. I love how even though you're not involved into the health field, you also are interested in helping people. So what would a typical day in your life be?
I wake up in the morning, obviously shower, pray, and all those things that a normal human being does. And then I'm actually a singer as well. I forgot to mention that earlier. Not flexing, I'm just saying. I sing, I record covers, and then I post it on my Instagram channel, and then I have a YouTube channel as well. Yeah, basically that's it. And then I work in a law firm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen a few of your reels, and you definitely have a great singing voice.
Thank you.
So as the founder of Solace Haven, what is the role and what does the organization do?
I am the founder, so as sort of the leader, I handle most of the things, events, and I manage my members and stuff. So a normal thing a leader would do. And what was the other question?
What does the organization do?
Oh, okay, yeah. So we deal with people. We're not professionals. We're not therapists. We're not counselors. We're just youth. We're just youngsters who want to help people. And our main motive is to be there for someone, like I said, someone in need. So there were many people during the COVID lockdown. That is when I created the group. So during that time, many people, they had so many issues going on. So, some of us, we're lucky to have the basic needs of a human being, right? But some of them, they don't. So they would come to us, they would complain, they would cry their hearts out and all these things. And we would be there just like a friend. And we would just talk to them, just like a friend. Oh, by the way, I'm just going to add a lot of la's because Malaysian, we usually add la after our sentences. It's just a normal thing. So yeah, that's something that Solace does.
Okay, I love how you're making a change in the society as of now. So what were some challenges you faced being the founder of the organization?
Okay, I told you that I'm a singer, right? So I have still not flexing. I have a number of followers on my Instagram account. So, some people, they take advantage of that. And boys, especially when they want to talk to me, because I'm the kind of person, again, okay, let me just put a reminder that I'm not flexing, okay? I'm just explaining. So some boys, when they text me on my account, my private account, they won't get a chance, right? I won't reply. You can say I'm sort of like rude in that sense. I don't reply to boys who disturb me. So they take that opportunity. They take Solace as a platform to communicate with me, and they text and say, "Is Hashmitha here? Can I talk to her? I'm going through this and that. I want to talk to her," but they weren't actually going through anything. They just wanted to talk to me. So I think that was the only challenge that I faced. But other than that, we didn't face any major challenges.
Yeah,
that was it wasn't even a challenge. It was something that I found really funny. So we had to go through that.
Yeah, I've seen your following, and it's definitely a lot. So, being able to manage all of that, that
Yeah.
that seems like a lot to take on. So what future plans do you have for Solace Haven?
We're still small, we're still growing. Like I said, we're not professionals, but I would love to have it to be in the list of professional helplines or something like that, a professional organization. So I'm still working on that. And I wish my fellow members who are also my friends, most of them are my friends, they be with me until the end.
Also going like another question for your organization. What's like one skill that you have gained being part of this organization?
Patience. You need patience for that. Like before I created Solace, I was someone, I'm just like I've got not much of patience, so like I lose patience really fast. But being in Solace, I have learned how to be very patient. You have to talk to them really nicely, you can't just say things, and obviously they are going to feel one time, right? So I'd learned how to be very, very patient when I deal with people. And I'm pretty sure my members also learn the same thing.
Yeah, that's a big one. So I saw in your profile that you are a law graduate. So like what was your experience there, being a law graduate?
I had to go through 5 years of stress to get that certificate to say that I'm a law graduate. But yeah, I think it was a fun experience. I'm working for 9 months. I have to work for 9 months to get my license to practice law in Malaysia. So that's what we call chambering, and I am a pupil in chambers. So I'm working for 9 months to get that license. So that's what I'm going through right now. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer who can practice. I'm just a lawyer who cannot practice until I get my license.
Okay, so your future plans are like becoming a lawyer.
Let's see how that goes. Let me just get the license first.
That's still a pretty good goal. Okay, so like I said, I've looked at a few of your reels on Instagram and I truly do love your singing. So what made you first get into singing?
That is a long story. I was this is just the same story. I'm pretty sure those who have already watched my other interviews would probably feel like, oh, this girl is saying the same thing over and over again. But no, I started singing when I was 2. Apparently, when I was about 11 months, I started humming nursery rhymes, according to my parents. So when I was 2, I started singing songs with words. Do you know A.R. Rahman by any chance?
No.
Okay, he is sort of like a legend in India. And have you watched Slumdog Millionaire?
No.
Okay. So how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm actually still in middle school, so
Okay, no wonder. So so A.R. Rahman is a legend. Okay, we look up to him like crazy. So when I was 3, I sang 5 of his songs to him. So that is where my music journey technically started, because he told my parents to put me into like singing classes, and my parents did. And as I grew up, I participated in competitions in televisions and school and whatnot. And then I created songs, I recorded songs, and I keep performing on televisions. So yeah.
that's cool. So you were able to see him, like actually meet him. That's
Yeah.
cool.
And recently I went to his concert. So like yeah, I met him face to face, and I met him like performing. I saw him performing on stage. So yeah.
That's cool. Okay, so I saw that you were the youngest Indian artist to win the best vocal performance. So what was your reaction when you got it? How did you feel when you were awarded this?
That was for my very first Tamil song. I was 13 when I recorded that song. So I won Anugrah Industry Music, which is in English they call the Music Industry Awards. I got that when I was 14, so it was a really big thing, because I was in school, and again, not flexing. Not many people around my age did those things. So when I got it, it was kind of a big thing because my friends, they would keep talking to me. I came out on magazines and I illegally snuck I snuck my magazine inside my bag and I brought it to school. We're not allowed to bring magazines to school, by the way. So yeah, so it was a big thing. It was really nice to see my friends just supporting me throughout my music journey when I was in school. So,
That's cool. Yeah, that's definitely a great accomplishment to, get it at 14. So what is some advice or some tips and tricks you have for those who are wanting to pursue like a singing career?
if they're really interested, then I would suggest them to participate in competitions so that I mean, as a first timer myself, I was terrified of. I had stage fright. I am an introvert, partially an introvert. I don't know how you explain that, but when I was on stage, I would often cry. I would cry on stage while singing, getting out the words. I would cry. So that was the things that I had to go through when I was younger. So, but as I participated, I managed to get rid of the stage fright. So I would suggest, like, if those who are interested in singing and stuff, just participate, go for vocal classes, train, sing songs at home, practice, record, do whatever that could brush up your skills. And
Yeah, I think that goes for a lot of topics when you're uh, choosing to pursue like a field. And then I can also definitely relate. I've, sang on like stages and stuff, and sometimes I find myself crying on stage as well.
you get the stage fright, right?
Yeah. Um, so are there any specific projects that you're working on that you would like to share with the viewers?
I just finished Tamil. I sang the theme song for a Tamil series in Malaysia. So they keep playing it on television. So go and watch it. It's also out on YouTube. But yeah, I am currently just recording songs for my YouTube channel. And if I am lucky enough, I would be called to record songs with a label. So let's just hope everything works out.
That's cool. What advice do you have for those who are having a hard time coping with situations? For example, like as a young person, there's always pressure to perform well in school.
I would say that if you're feeling all the stress, don't keep it to yourself, because the more you bottle it up to yourself, it's going to explode someday, and it's going to be so bad for you. So instead of bottling it up, you don't have to talk to your parents if you don't want to. If you're not comfortable with talking to your parents, you don't have to. Just find someone that you can trust in and talk to that person. Just rant it out or write it out. I was going through a rough time and I didn't feel like talking to anyone at all. So I started journaling. I started writing down what I felt. And for some reason, I don't know why, I found solace in that. I found, like, I just felt like it was kind of relieving. So yeah, write it down or just talk it out, or just do something that you like doing. Just write it out, sing, make it a lyrics or something, and then start singing. There's so many ways you can release your stress. You don't necessarily have to do things that would put yourself in danger. You know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's so many things you can do. You don't have to keep it all to yourself.
I think that's a really good piece of advice, especially since next year I think I'm gonna have to go through like a lot more pressure and stuff. So I could definitely use
Next
that.
year?
Yeah, since next year I'm
Wow.
in high school. So
Okay, I wish you all the best. If you need someone to talk to, I'm always here.
thank you. So many people avoid getting help, particularly when it's related to like mental health. So do you have any suggestions or advice for them as well?
Well, just like I said just now, if you if you don't feel comfortable in talking to someone, you can write it down. You can do so many things, but I would suggest you to talk to someone. At least they will know how to help one way or another. So just talk it out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, so I know that you've accomplished a lot. So what do you feel most proud about out of all your accomplishments?
Um, you're making me you're making me feel like there's so many things I need to flex about, but I don't want to flex. But when you ask me these questions, I have to say, and it will look like I'm flexing. What was the question again? See, I cannot distract myself because I would forget what. Okay, the thing that I'm most proud of is not even the things that I've accomplished, meaning the awards and stuff, they're all one side. Okay, maybe one award I'm very proud of is though
No, that makes sense.
is the Malaysian Book of Records. I received it when I was 14. When I got the award, remember, I got it when I was 14. So for that award, I got Malaysian Book of Records. But awards aside, I'm more proud of the fact that young people are looking up to me. And I feel like it's a big thing for me. Because like, like there's so many people looking up to you, and it's like, it makes you feel nice.
Yeah.
For something.
Yeah.
And it's not something that I'm, proud of, and I'm like arrogant because of that or something, but it's just something that makes me really happy. Like, kids are looking up with me, and it's a nice thing. Many people will come and ask me, how are you singing at this age, blah 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 blah, and then I would explain to them, and they will feel like they say stuff like, thank you so much, you've helped me, and all these things, and I'll be like, nice.
Yeah, I know that feeling a bit, but yeah, a lot of people do definitely look up to you. Okay, so for now, a little interesting question. If there was one thing that you would want to change in this world, what would it be?
About myself? Or
I mean,
anything?
about anything.
I just wish there weren't any people going through poverty. Like, I don't want anyone to go through hunger and all these things. Everyone should be having everything. Like what I have right now, I just wish everyone can have that. So if that's something I can change, I definitely will. I don't want anyone to go through like, it's just so sad to see, I hate videos popping up where people don't get enough food. I just wish like I could just give them, like, just take it. I don't want anything. You just take it, eat as much as you want. And even when, sometimes when my mom and I would talk about these things, and she would also say like, how nice if like we could do so many things to help, because we are the kind of people that even when we see those asking for money, we would somehow give them food and stuff. So like it's just very heart-wrenching to see these kind of situations, so like if there's something I can change, I definitely will change.
That's a good thing that, because there's only one thing that you could change, so that's definitely a very good topic or a thing to change. Yeah, so we've come to the end of our interview. Is there anything else that you'd like to add for our viewers to know or hear about?
No, I just want to say that you're doing a good job. Keep
Thank
going.
you.
And all the best in everything you do, honestly.
It was definitely an honor speaking with you and having you as part of our Healing Hearts interview series. I wish you the best of luck with all your future plans.